Let me just make sure I get the stats right. I want you guys to know all the really cool details about this event, because there's some historic things at this event. Anyone want to take a guess what's historic about this show? What was that?
40 years ago.
40, yeah, actually, let me double check. I want to get this exactly right, because, you know, me with details, my ability to quote details is not that good. But what it is our 40th anniversary. It is our 40th anniversary. We started in 1972. Our company is a media company under single ownership. It's probably one of the longest in terms of media companies that I'm aware of, where you've got single ownership and you continue to more or less be in a similar business. We actually started, who knows what kind of business TMC started in? What kind of publishing? Good trivia question. Chemical coatings, in case anyone was interested. Yeah, we moved into communications in 1982, and here we are. So, who knows what number ITEXPO this is? 25. Is that one of my family members? Who's up there? Who's that? Yeah, our 25th ITEXPO. So thank you very much for helping this show grow over the years. How many people here were at more than 10 ITEXPOs? Wow, a few of you guys. Wow. And how many people have been at this show when it used to be called Internet Telephony Conference and Expo? Oh, a few of you. Wow, looks like a lot of new faces. Fantastic. Thanks for being here. So yeah, this show used to be focused exclusively on IP communications, and it's grown, and as it's grown, we renamed it to ITEXPO. We shortened it. A lot of people called it ITEXPO anyway, but we really captured that, and now we use ITEXPO to really mark the fact that we are in a number of spaces in communications and technology. And I think the most exciting areas, like, did anyone go to any of the Super Wi-Fi Summit sessions? A few of you. Okay, Super Wi-Fi is really cool. It's white space technology. If you think about it, it's a technology that lets Wi-Fi go, let's say, 10, 15, 20 miles. Just think what happens in the world if all Wi-Fi signals propagate miles instead of feet. I mean, think about just how the world changes. Think about what happens with business models of wireless carriers and devices and just interconnectivity on a campus for an enterprise. I mean, just a lot of really cool things. Anyone go to any of the M2M sessions? So the rooms were pretty packed there. A few of you went to the M2M sections. All right, that's going to be a really amazing technology too. According to analysts, there's going to be billions of M2M devices. They're machine-to-machine devices, so anytime you put a sensor on something and it communicates with another computer somewhere, that's a machine-to-machine communications device. So lots of really cool technology at this show. Another question for you. Who knows the company that's supposed to be going public this evening? I mean, think about that. Facebook is going to have, in theory, somewhere between is it 80 and $100 billion valuation. So this is a company that just started out of a kid's dorm room, like, I don't know, 8, 10 years ago, right? And now it's a $100 billion valuation. And it's going to make a lot of millionaires in the Valley, and those millionaires are going to invest in a bunch of new companies. So I'll tell you, if there's any business that you can be in right now, any business, tech and communications are probably some of the best. There are still shortages of people in terms of hiring. I talk to people all the time where they're looking for talent and they can't find it. There's signing bonuses for engineers and other groups of people that are looking for jobs. And one day last weekend, it was Monday of last week, 3 companies got funded for a total of over $100 million. I haven't seen a $100 million funding day in tech since, I don't want to jinx it, since like 2000. So that's a really positive sign that investors are looking to tech and telecom as areas to invest, which is really good for all of us that are in this space. Now, how many of you are new to tech or telecom? Raise your hand, like last 3 or 4 years. Oh, it's a few of you. Okay, so most of you are veterans, and the new ones, welcome to the space. It's going to be a lot of fun. Hopefully this show will help you on your career and your journey. I'm going to give you some really quick housekeeping notes on who has assisted us in putting on this show. Not only you, thank you for being here, but some of our sponsors. Our diamond sponsor is Digium. They actually announced a line of phones today. You probably want to check those out on the show floor. Platinum sponsors are Avaya, Audio Codes, Dialogic, Interactive Intelligence, Netix USA, Sansei, Sonus Networks. Gold sponsors, ABP, Adtran, Broadbox, 888-VoIP, Store, SNOM, or SNOM. Depending on, apparently it differs depending on what part of Europe you're from, SNOM or SNOM. Panasonic, USAN, TW Telecom, Sangoma, The exhibit hall, I had a bunch of questions today. The exhibit hall is not open right now. It will be open as soon as this session is over. There's going to be a reception in the exhibit hall, which basically means we feed you and we try to get you drunk. And we'll be doing that courtesy of Broadbox. That's our sponsor for the event tonight in the exhibit hall. Hall opens until 7:30 tonight. Then tomorrow it'll be open again, 11 to 4, and then 11 to 2 on Friday. And how many people have ever come to a startup camp at ITEXPO? Another important question. A few of you. Okay, great. So we really have a new crowd. It's very exciting. So Startup Camp is going to be taking place in this room tomorrow at 4. It is a really different kind of event for this show. It basically brings together some analysts, people who analyze new business models, and it brings together them with a bunch of new companies, startups, and the startups make a pitch to you in the audience, and also the analysts on the stage, and we get to vote who is the most likely to get funding and who should get funding. And last year in Miami, 2 or 3 of the companies that were actually making presentations got funding commitments from people in the audience. So please bring your checkbook, because you just never know.